Hello student. So today I am going to discuss one more important SQL command by using operators, that is working with operators. So do you know what is operator? Operators are nothing. These are the symbols which are used to manipulate the data values of a table. Plus symbol, this is an operator. The minus symbol, this is also an operator. Okay. So there are different types of operators available. So today we are going to discuss the use of operator in MySQL statement. Okay. So operators are used in MySQL statement to calculate the data values of a table. That means we can perform calculation for some data values of a table and you can display the answer. Okay, by using the operator you can display the result. Okay, and there are many operators. Today I am going to discuss the arithmetic operators. The arithmetic operators can be used to view the table values in the where clause, or you can use the arithmetic operator for data manipulation operation like insert, update, delete, etc. Okay. Now first of all discuss what are the different type of arithmetic operators we have. Okay. So the arithmetic operators, there are different type of arithmetic operators available. The first one is symbol. Here I am going to use the symbol of the operator, and here I am going to use the meaning. Okay. Symbol and meaning. Now the first symbol of the arithmetic operator is the plus. As you know, this plus operator is used for addition, for performing addition. The next one is the symbol. This symbol is used for subtraction. This is used for subtraction. And this symbol used for multiplication. And this is for division. Okay. And this is for modulus. This is not a percentage symbol. We are not going to use this symbol as percentage symbol here. We are using this symbol mostly as percentage symbol, but in the arithmetic operation we are going to use this symbol for a special result, and this is known as modulus. Modulus operator. Okay, and or we can say the remainder operator. This modulus operator is basically used to show the remainder of a division operation. When you perform a division operation, if you want to show the remainder of the division operation, at that time we are going to use the modulus operator. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different type of operator that are used used as arithmetic operator. Out of 5, plus, minus or subtraction or division are common for us. This is a new operator. This is known as modulus operator, and the use of modulus operator to show the remainder of a division operation. Okay, so all of you remember what is the use of modulus operator, because you can confuse this operator with the percentage symbol. So this is not the percentage symbol, this is the modulus operator, and this operator has a specific task. It displays the remainder of a division operation. Okay, now let's take an example to for arithmetic operator, how to use the arithmetic operator. So in my example, I want to calculate the percentage based on the total marks of a student. Okay, for that the query is, or the SQL statement is, select here I am going to use some column name. I want to display the column name, that is roll number. After that STD name, that is for student name, comma, followed by total marks, okay, comma, here I am going to use the operator total marks divided by 500 into 100 from student. Okay, so this is the command, SQL command, where I am using the arithmetic operators. Okay, look at the board. Select. Here I am using the select clause or command of the SQL statement. So what I am to select? Here I am not using select all. That means I am not. I am not using. I don't want to display all the columns of the table. Instead of that, I want to display some selected column name. That's why instead of all, here I am using the column name, that is the roll number, after that the student name and the total marks. These three are the column name present in the table student. Okay, and here I am using the operators, that is the use of arithmetic operator. So by using the arithmetic operator, what I want to display the percentage based on the total marks. So here I am using the formula, that is total marks scored by the student divided by 500 into 100. This is the formula to find out the percentage for student. So when you write this SQL statement, then computer will display roll number, student name and the total marks along with this calculated percentage value on the computer screen. You can notice the output from in your book, from your book, that is figure number 12.30, calculation of total marks column. So there you notice the column name, roll number, after that you notice the student name and the column name, total marks. Here we are not using any type of column name to display the percentage value. Here the computer going to use this expression as the field name, as because we are not giving any type of field name to display the percentage value of the table. That's why the computer going to use this expression as the field name. So you look at the picture of the figure, that is 12.30. There you notice computer use the expression as the field name, and there you can notice the roll numbers, the student names and the total marks along with the calculated percentage of the student. It will display these data values on the computer screen. Okay, so if you do not specify the column name for displaying the calculated data value, the computer take the expression, by default it will take the expression as the column name for displaying the result. But you can give a name for that field also. So for giving the field where you want to store the result of the percentage, you can write the command as select roll number, student, total marks. Then you give the expression. After that you write as within the quotation mark you write the name, that is we are calculating the percentage, that's why I give the name of the field as percentage. Then you write the table name, that is from student. Okay, so when you write this SQL command, then the calculated percentage values are displayed on the percentage field. That is, I am giving a name for of a field where we are going to store the percentage of the student. So the SQL command is select roll number, student name, then total marks, and then you give the formula for by calculating the percentage, and give the field name where you want to store the percentage by using a S command, as percentage from student. Actually the S symbol, this is optional. Without using the S command here, you can write the SQL command. Okay, so you can use the S command here, or you can write the SQL command using the S word here. Okay, so when you write this command, computer will create a new field name or a column name which is temporary. It will create a temporary column name which is known as alias. That is known as alias. That is ALIAS. Here I am giving a field name, that is percentage. This is a temporary field name, and this temporary column name is known as alias. Okay, and the scope of the alias is executable only for this statement only. This is not a permanent column name. We are creating a temporary column name which is known as alias for displaying the result by executing this SQL statement. Okay. So look at the figure number 12.31. So there you can notice we create a alias, that is percentage. Here the computer create a temporary column, that is percentage, and there it display the percentage of the student based on total marks. Okay. So you look at the figure number 12.1. There you can notice what will happen when you write this statement. Okay. Now here we will find a temporary column. That temporary column is known as allies. Okay. So this is very important. What do you mean by allies? The allies name is a temporary name for a column. It is used to create a column heading in your result sheet, which makes the field easier to understand and recognize. Okay. So if you do not give any field name for displaying the percentage value, the computer will use the expression as the column name. Okay. But sometimes it becomes hard to understand what is the value. What is it? Okay. For that, you can give a temporary column name which is known as allies, and this will help you to easily recognize the field values of a table. Okay. Now there are some rules for creating allies. Number 1 is the word as is optional. That means when you create the allies column for a table, before the column name, new column name, that is the allies name, you can use as word before it, but it is optional. Without using the s, you can create the allies column name. Okay. The next one is, if the allies name contains space, you must enclose the allies name in quotes. Otherwise, double quotation are optional. The third one is, the allies name is valid within the scope of the SQL statement. That means you create a column name that is temporary, that is not permanent for that table. In my example, the table name is student. I am not creating a permanent column name percentage. I am creating a column name that is percentage, that is temporary. Okay. And this field name is, the scope of this field name is limited to the result sheet. It is only for the scope of the, within the scope of the SQL statement. So where you use the allies name, this that statement is the scope for the column. Okay. So these are the rules for creating the allies, that is a temporary column of a table. Okay. So student, this is the technique, or this is the way to write a SQL statement using the arithmetic operator. Okay. So using the arithmetic operator, you can perform arithmetic calculation on the data values of a table. Okay. So you can perform any type of calculation. Here in my example, I perform the calculation of percentage, and by giving the formula, that is by using the arithmetic operator. Okay. So that's all for today. In the next class, I am going to discuss one more new operator that is used in MySQL statement.